Hello, everyone. I'm Emma Smith. I'm here with important updates from the world of e-commerce and artificial intelligence. I'll be bringing you news from all around the globe. We'll cover topics such as an airship warehouse designed in Los Angeles, an AI model that sells better than Amazon, the autonomous transformation in Abu Dhabi, and the growing interest of e-commerce giants in Africa. We've compiled stories from a wide geography, from MENA to Europe, from America to Africa. Don't forget to follow us, like, and also turn on notifications. In the rapidly evolving world of digital marketing, consumer search habits are undergoing a radical shift. Most users now prefer social media, e-commerce sites, and AI-powered tools instead of traditional search engines. Google, which once held over 90% market share, is no longer the first choice in discovery processes. According to a HubSpot survey of more than 1,000 consumers, 89% prefer platforms such as TikTok, Instagram, and Amazon. For Gen Z in particular, visual and video-based searches are at the forefront. 62% of young people start their searches on social apps. Tools such as ChatGPT and Google's AI summaries are seen as more efficient by 75% of consumers. 51% of consumers consult AI chatbots for product recommendations. These insights deliver crucial messages for e-commerce platforms. Jack Ma is back. Alibaba's founder, Jack Ma, has returned to the company's campuses for the first time since 2019. It is reported that Ma has begun taking a more active role in operations. Although Ma does not hold an official position, he continues to influence major company decisions. Ma once said, "Retirement does not mean leaving Alibaba. If Alibaba calls me, I will always be there." Since 2023, Alibaba has been led by Group Chairman Zhou Tsai and CEO Eddie Wu. Nonetheless, Ma is closely monitoring AI projects and strategic investments. Reports suggest Ma played a role in Alibaba's decision to allocate a $9 billion subsidy to counter JD.com. He receives daily updates on Alibaba's initiatives in AI, cloud computing, and chip development. Ma's return is seen as a sign that China's tech sector is once again gaining government support. He withdrew from public view in 2020 after criticizing Chinese banks. Shortly afterward, the IPO of Alibaba affiliate Ant Group was canceled, sparking a wave of strict regulatory pressure on Chinese tech giants. Alibaba lost about $700 billion in market value during that period. Today, Alibaba's market capitalization stands at $380 billion, less than half of its peak of $800 billion. The company's shares have risen 88% this year. Chinese company Shein is rapidly growing in Europe. Between February and July, Shein served an average of 145.7 million online consumers per month in Europe. This represents an increase of more than 15.2 million, or 11.6%, compared to the previous 6 months. For comparison, fellow Chinese e-commerce player Temu grew by 12.5% in the EU in the first half of this year, reaching an average of 115.7 million monthly users. However, this number is still 30 million fewer than Shein's. Data shows Shein is especially popular in France, Spain, and Italy. Germany became Shein's fastest-growing major EU market both in absolute numbers and percentage growth. Meanwhile, Temu has launched its local-to-local program in Switzerland. As of September 15th, Swiss retailers can list their products directly on Temu's platform. At the first stage, Swiss companies can only sell and ship within Switzerland. The service will later expand to other markets. AliExpress, with around 190 million monthly users, continues to be the largest Chinese platform in Europe. Amazon have expanded its third-party logistics product, Amazon Multi-Channel Fulfillment, MCF, to support sellers on Shein, Shopify, and Walmart. This growth builds on Amazon MCF's successful handling of orders from sales channels such as eBay, Etsy, Temu, and TikTok Shop. This approach eliminates the time and cost burden of establishing separate logistics operations. It also helps sellers build and scale their businesses across Amazon.com, their own websites, other online retailers, and social media channels. By the end of this year, Amazon will make it easier for Shein sellers to fulfill orders via MCF. Sellers can now select Amazon MCF through Shopify Fulfillment Network to fulfill their orders. They can also fulfill Walmart orders through Amazon MCF. Compared to last year, 750,000 additional products have been added to MCF within Amazon's logistics network. Amazon MCF operates in 11 countries and fulfills orders placed outside Amazon 7 days a week. Amazon is making new moves in artificial intelligence. The e-commerce giant has introduced an AI tool that prepares entire advertising campaigns for sellers. Following comprehensive updates to the seller assistant platform, all ad campaigns for third-party sellers are now managed by AI. Sellers can now describe an ad idea in simple text, and Amazon's chatbot generates slogans, visuals, scripts, music, and even full video storyboards. This raises new questions about how AI will transform digital advertising and small business operations worldwide. The new tools are powered by Amazon's Nova AI model and Anthropic's Claude technology. They are integrated with Amazon's Creative Studio, a toolkit for producing visuals, audio, and video. Initial tests have shown promising results. For example, BirdBuddy reported a 338% increase in ad click-through rates with an AI-generated campaign. Seller Assistant can now manage inventory, flag products that may violate safety rules, suggest price changes, recommend new product categories based on consumer behavior. Amazon's advertising revenue stands at $90 to $100 billion annually and grew 23% year-on-year in the last quarter. A Ukrainian couple living in Texas has developed an AI service that sells better than Amazon. So how is the telepathy effect changing the rules of e-commerce? Ukrainian entrepreneur Ilya Kostenko, 30, claims to have built an AI algorithm capable of reading customers' minds. Together with his wife Valeria, he founded FOX Nails USA in the US, a store that predicts customer needs with extraordinary conversion rates, setting global e-commerce trends. According to Ilya, the model is more efficient than Amazon and is reshaping the rules of e-commerce. The era of mass offers is over. Now begins the age of hyper-personalized commerce tailored to each individual's needs. A few years ago, while doing dropshipping on Amazon and other platforms, Ilya realized the shortcomings of modern e-commerce. In his view, giants like Amazon rely on a digital supermarket model, where customers must constantly hunt for the products they need. In late 2021, the Ukrainian couple launched FOX Nails USA to solve this issue. The goal was not to compete with Amazon, but to build a system where customers don't have to shop. Their needs are delivered to them. They started the business with $5,000 of their own savings. The platform currently operates in closed mode through FOX Nails USA. Its users are professional technicians and salons in the US. The revenue model is based on profit margins from traditional e-commerce sales via FOX Nails USA. Once integrated into Shopify stores, the system will work on a subscription and small commission basis. Ilya says, Amazon is a passive storefront. We are a proactive partner. We eliminate the need to search. We are no longer just a warehouse. We become the external operational brain of our customers' business. He also emphasizes that they do not use LLMs like GPT-4, but instead develop fully customized predictive models. So how does the model work? The symbiotic assistant integrates into the customer's workflow. It analyzes order history to calculate the consumption speed of products. It connects with calendars and notes to anticipate future needs. It studies inspiration sources such as Pinterest to predict trends. It reminds and recommends products before the customer even searches. With this model, the company generated $500,000 in its first year and $1.5 million in its second year. Today, its annual revenue has reached $3 million. Do you think this model will succeed? According to data from Turkey's Ministry of Trade, 78% of e-commerce sellers in Turkey operate on only a single marketplace. This makes them highly dependent on that platform's algorithms, pricing, and other conditions. E-commerce spending in Turkey rose 62% last year in local currency terms. Roughly $90 billion were spent across about 6 billion online transactions. However, there are some reservations about this growth. First, e-commerce is still not sufficiently established across much of Turkey. Nearly two-thirds of spending comes from residents of Istanbul. In Istanbul, 93% of the population shops online. In many other regions, however, penetration remains below 30%. Trendyol, fully acquired by China's Alibaba, and Hepsiburada, 65% of which was acquired by Kazakhstan's Kaspi.kz, stand out as two dominant hubs where Turkey's e-commerce sellers are clustered. Google and PayPal have entered a multi-year strategic partnership to offer users new AI-powered payment and shopping experiences. Under the collaboration, PayPal's payment tools, such as PayPal-branded checkout, hyperwallet, and payouts, will now be integrated across many of Google's products. Google's infrastructure and AI technologies will be leveraged to enhance the services in terms of security, user experience, and transaction ease. As part of the agreement, Google will integrate PayPal across all its platforms, while PayPal will use Google's AI to improve its e-commerce services. A massive flying warehouse airship called Eros Aeroscraft is being developed by Los Angeles-based company Eros, so we may soon see flying warehouses or warehouse zeppelins in the skies. Designed by Igor Pasternak, the craft is planned to be approximately 170 meters in length. It will be larger than a Boeing 747 and could be used for a range of purposes, from transporting humanitarian aid to serving wind turbine projects. The model, named ML866, is expected to have roughly 817 square meters of cargo space and carry 66 metric tons. That payload is about twice that of the largest Boeing 747 cargo aircraft. Eros's plan draws inspiration from history, and this new airship could be a game-changer in cargo transportation. Amazon has opened its first logistics center in Abu Dhabi. The new facility is designed to enhance logistics and order fulfillment capabilities, increase delivery speeds, and broaden product variety for customers. It also aims to support Abu Dhabi's growing retail ecosystem, helping entrepreneurs and SMEs thrive in the digital economy. Located within Khalifa Economic Zone's Abu Dhabi, the facility uses Amazon's advanced automation systems to accelerate deliveries and enable same-day delivery across the UAE. The new center stands out with its innovation lab. More than 500 tests conducted there achieved a 93% success rate and reduced processing times by 59%. The lab is equipped with package testing devices, 3D printing systems, and ergonomic assessment tools. The center has storage capacity for up to 8 million product units. Nearly half of the space is allocated to sellers using Fulfilled by Amazon, storing products across more than 30 categories. The facility operates 24/7 to ensure fast delivery of high-demand items. Value, the MENA region's leading financial technology company, has announced the launch of a digital customer acquisition feature on Noon, the region's largest digital marketplace. This marks the first licensed buy now, pay later transaction under the FinTech license, issued by Egypt's Financial Regulatory Authority. With this new feature, users can instantly access all of Value's financial and lifestyle solutions through a fully digital process, without visiting a branch or downloading an app. Shoppers on the Noon app can choose Value at the checkout step.
Kenya's online retail sector appears poised for double-digit growth over the next 2 years.
Mobile technology is at the center of this transformation. The country's current smartphone penetration is estimated at 70 to 75%. A rapidly digitizing population is driving e-commerce demand, particularly in rural areas where services are limited. According to Jumia East Africa's CEO Vinod Goel, the combination of mobile, internet, and mobile money penetration has significantly changed shopping habits and boosted e-commerce adoption. Kenya's Competition Authority reported e-commerce penetration at 46.7% at the start of 2025. It is expected to reach around 54% by year-end. To further increase e-commerce penetration, Jumia announced a strategic partnership with the digital financing platform Watu. The collaboration targets rural consumers through the Lipa Mdogo Mdogo model, meaning buy with small payments. This will make high-end smartphones more accessible. The program aims to significantly raise the current 75% smartphone usage rate. Nova Plus has launched in Kenya with digital business discovery, e-commerce advertising, and a comprehensive business directory to grow its market share. The company will provide businesses in Kenya with verified listings and powerful advertising tools, aiming to democratize digital visibility. Nova Plus positions itself as a gateway for businesses and users to thrive in the Kenyan market. The platform features hospitality brands, travel and real estate companies, automotive, electronics, service providers, and lifestyle outlets. E-commerce penetration in Kenya is expected to reach 53% in 2025. This growth is largely driven by innovations in online retail, food delivery, and digital services. Global e-commerce giants have set their sights on Africa. Amazon and Walmart are taking new steps in South Africa. Amazon South Africa has announced the rollout of pop-up stores across the country. This initiative is part of the Shop Mzansi Heritage Month celebrations launched after last year's debut of the Amazon.co.za platform. Shop Mzansi offers a dedicated showcase for local products and aims to strengthen Amazon's commitment to supporting South African small businesses. The pop-up stores will feature selected products from South African entrepreneurs, enabling customers to interact directly with sellers. Each store will host 10 selected Shop Mzansi sellers from different categories. Alongside Amazon's move, Walmart, the world's largest retailer, has announced it will open its first branded stores in South Africa in the fourth quarter of 2025. Walmart's South African stores will offer a wide range of products, including fresh food, household essentials, apparel, and technology. A Ghanaian entrepreneur has secured a significant investment from South Africa to scale Kente e-commerce. The funding will support Woven Africa's digital Kente expansion project. The project aims to modernize and scale the centuries-old Kente tradition through technology, innovation, and cross-continental partnerships. As part of the project, weavers in rural Ketu South and the Ashanti region will reach wider markets, connecting with buyers across Africa and beyond. Ghana's e-commerce infrastructure will also be strengthened, enabling artisans to sell authentic Kente products more easily both locally and internationally. Within this collaboration, Woven Africa will work with talented students from Kenya, Uganda, Rwanda, and Zimbabwe to develop the e-commerce platform. Cassava Technologies will establish 5 AI factories in Africa within the next 12 months. The facilities will be built in South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Egypt, and Morocco. This move aims to expand Africa's data center infrastructure and reduce dependence on overseas resources. Earlier this year, Cassava partnered with NVIDIA to launch a facility in South Africa, powered by the U.S. tech giant's processors, described as Africa's first AI data center. Businesses, startups, and researchers in Africa will no longer have to look outside the continent to access cutting-edge AI infrastructure. As part of Abu Dhabi's goal to become a hub for smart and sustainable transportation, drone trials for package delivery have begun. The test flight was conducted in collaboration with Load Autonomous, a specialist in autonomous air logistics. In the demonstration, a drone equipped with a robotic arm transported a package from the Al Samha area to Khalifa Industrial Zone, Abu Dhabi. The flight used an advanced navigation system designed for precision and efficiency. During the trial, Load Autonomous also introduced a hybrid cargo drone capable of vertical takeoff and landing called Heli. The drone can carry 250 kilograms and has a range of 300 kilometers. It can operate without the need for traditional airport infrastructure. With these features, Heli has the potential to revolutionize medium-range cargo transport in the region. Separately, Abu Dhabi launched its first autonomous delivery vehicle pilot program. Initially rolled out in Masdar City, the program is set to expand. The Emirate aims for 25% of all trips to be made via smart mobility solutions by 2040. The program also made history as the first instance of an officially licensed autonomous delivery vehicle in the UAE. The vehicles, developed by K2 subsidiary AutoGo, are equipped with smart mobility and AI technologies. There is a major e-commerce event in Saudi Arabia, the Riyadh E-commerce Business Forum. The forum brings together marketplaces, payment companies, and logistics brands. Led by WORLDEF, the forum will take place on November 17, 2025, bringing together more than 300 global and regional e-commerce leaders, investors, and e-commerce entrepreneurs. For brands seeking to explore opportunities in Saudi Arabia's rapidly growing e-commerce market and to build partnerships with local businesses, it will be a gateway to success. Experts in the region's e-commerce will share their insights at the event. To participate in the Riyadh E-commerce Business Forum, you can use the QR code on the screen. Thank you for watching. As WorldDef News, we follow developments in global e-commerce and artificial intelligence ecosystems for you, especially in the UAE, Saudi Arabia, the Middle East, North Africa, and Turkey. Do not forget to subscribe to our channel, share our content, and like. Goodbye.